It is 5 p.m. on a Sunday. The light outside is changing, a specific, muted grey that signals the end of the weekend. You are sitting there, perhaps with a book or a coffee, but your mind is no longer in the room. In your chest, there is a tightness, a sinking sensation. It's a phantom weight that you didn't invite, but that visits you with clockwork precision every single week. You might call it the blues, or simply stress. But psychologists have a name for this specific anticipatory dread: Sunday Scaries. It is not just about the work week ahead, it is a rebellion of your nervous system. And if you are watching this, you aren't just lazy, you are experiencing a profound psychological dissonance. Today, we aren't just going to talk about why you feel this way. We are going to dismantle the architecture of this anxiety and build a better way to live. Let's start with the biology. Your brain is a prediction machine. It craves patterns. It loves the consistency of the weekend, the autonomy, the lack of external demands. But as Sunday evening approaches, your brain enters a state of hypervigilance. It is trying to predict the chaos of Monday. Cortisol levels rise. Your heart rate might subtly increase. You are literally fighting or fleeing against an email inbox that hasn't even opened yet. But why does the anticipation feel worse than the actual work? Because in your mind, the monster is infinite. In reality, it is just a list of tasks. When we don't define the upcoming week, our brain imagines the worst-case scenario. We aren't afraid of Monday. We are afraid of our loss of control on Monday. Here is the deeper, more uncomfortable truth. Ask yourself, why does the weekend feel like real life and the work week feel like a performance? When you feel dread about Monday, it is often a signal that you are living a divided life. You are a different person on Saturday than you are on Tuesday. You wear a mask. You suppress your natural rhythm to fit into a system, a corporation, a social expectation, a routine that feels fundamentally alien to who you are. This is what Carl Jung called the persona, the mask we wear for the world. The Sunday Scaries are often the moment the mask starts to slip. It is the friction between who you are and who you feel you have to be for the next 5 days. It is not an error in your brain. It is a warning light from your soul. Most people try to drown this anxiety. They scroll through social media, they drink, they binge-watch shows to numb the feeling until they fall asleep. But what if you stopped running? Anxiety is information. If you feel dread every Sunday, your brain is trying to solve a problem. Instead of asking, how do I make this feeling stop? Start asking, what is this feeling protecting me from? Is it the workload? Is it the lack of recognition? Is it the feeling of stagnation? When you treat your anxiety as a detective rather than an enemy, it loses its power. It stops being a cloud that covers you and becomes a compass that shows you exactly where your boundaries are being violated. So how do we fix this? We need to build a buffer zone. Strategy 1. The Sunday shutdown ritual. Don't just drift into Monday. Write down 3 things you must do on Monday morning. Just 3. When your brain knows exactly where to start, the fear of the unknown disappears. Strategy 2. The joyful bridge. Schedule something you genuinely love for Monday morning. Not a task, not a chore, a coffee at your favorite spot, a 15-minute walk before work, a podcast you love. If Monday is purely transactional, of course you will dread it. Give your Monday a hook that belongs to you, not to your employer or your obligations. Strategy 3. The 15-minute re-entry. On Sunday night, give yourself 15 minutes of transition time. No screens, no planning, just writing, meditating, or staring out a window. It signals to your body that the weekend is over, and the new week is a conscious choice, not a prison sentence. Monday is coming, regardless of how you feel about it. But the way you meet Monday, that is yours to choose. You do not have to accept the Sunday scaries as a permanent fixture of your life. They are a sign that you are capable of more, and that you deserve a life that doesn't make you want to hide from the calendar. I want to hear from you. What is the one thing you dread most about the start of the week? Let's talk about it in the comments. Sometimes, simply naming the fear is the first step to letting it go. Thank you for sitting with these thoughts today. See you in the next one.